The perfect recipe characters. Emily, late 30s, a sharp witted and meticulous home chef with a keen sense of justice. David, early 40s, charming but unfaithful husband, a successful but careless businessman. Sophie, 30, David's much younger, naive new girlfriend, who is unaware of Emily's plan. When Emily discovers her husband's affair, she devises an elaborate and deliciously cruel plan to get revenge, one that involves cooking up a storm and a shocking surprise for everyone involved. Act 1. Emily and David's kitchen. Day Emily is in her pristine kitchen, preparing a meal with meticulous care. The camera pans over various gourmet ingredients and Emily's focused expression. She's dressed in a sharp, elegant apron, looking every bit the skilled chef. Suddenly, her phone buzzes with a text from David's phone. It's a photo of David and Sophie at a fancy restaurant. Emily's face hardens as she reads the text. Can't wait to see you tonight. Emily and David's living room. Later. David arrives home, looking disheveled, but trying to act casual. Emily greets him with a forced smile. Hey, hun, how was your day? Oh, just perfect. I've been cooking up something special. Let's eat. They sit down to a beautifully prepared dinner. Emily serves David a generous portion of her signature dish, her secret recipe. Wow, this looks amazing. You've really outdone yourself. Emily watches him intently as he takes a bite. He's momentarily lost in the flavors. I'm glad you like it. I've been working on this recipe for a long time. David continues eating, oblivious to the tension. Emily's eyes flicker with a mix of anger and satisfaction. Act 2. Upscale restaurant. Night Emily, dressed to impress, arrives at the same restaurant where David and Sophie are having dinner. She casually approaches their table with a warm smile. Excuse me, David? Sophie? I didn't expect to see you here. Sophie looks up, surprised but friendly. David's face pales. Emily, what are you doing here? Just thought I'd join you for dessert. Emily takes a seat and engages in polite conversation. She subtly slips a small, disguised bottle of her special sauce into Sophie's handbag under the table. Emily and David's kitchen. Next day, Emily is in the kitchen again, meticulously preparing another meal. Her phone buzzes. She gets a notification from a social media post from Sophie, showing her proudly making a meal with Emily's secret sauce. Emily smirks, knowing her plan is coming together. Act 3. David and Emily's living room, evening. David arrives home to find Emily in the kitchen, finishing up preparations for what looks like a grand feast. Wow, you're really going all out tonight. Yes, I thought we should celebrate. How was your day? Busy. How was yours? Oh, I've been busy too, with a special project. The doorbell rings. Emily goes to answer it and finds Sophie standing there holding a dish. Hi, Emily. I wanted to return the favor and bring you a little something. Sophie hands over the dish with a beaming smile. Emily takes it with a forced smile, looking at David with a glint of mischief in her eyes. David and Emily's dining room. Later. The table is set with an array of dishes. Emily serves the new dish from Sophie alongside her own meal. David eagerly digs in, but Sophie hesitates, looking uneasy. I hope you like it. It's a recipe I learned from Emily. As David takes a bite, he suddenly stops, his face turning green. He rushes to the bathroom. Sophie looks horrified. What's wrong? Emily calmly walks over to Sophie and sits down next to her. It's my special recipe. I tweaked it a bit for unexpected results. What do you mean? Emily reveals a small vial from her pocket. Inside it is a substance Sophie recognizes from her handbag. I put a little something extra in the sauce to ensure David gets a taste of his own medicine. Sophie's face goes pale. I didn't know. I just wanted to impress him. Emily softens, realizing the situation isn't entirely Sophie's fault. She pats Sophie's hand sympathetically. I know, but sometimes people need a lesson. Let's just say David's getting a taste of how it feels to be left out. I don't know what to say. Emily helps Sophie to the door with a reassuring smile. Don't worry, he'll be just fine, and you'll be okay too. David stumbles out of the bathroom, looking pale and shaky. Emily greets him with a cold, satisfied smile. How was dessert? Emily, what did you do? Just serving up a bit of reality. Maybe next time you'll think twice before taking someone else's dish. David looks at her, realizing the full extent of her revenge. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some cleaning up to do. David stumbles out, defeated. Emily takes a deep breath, feeling a sense of closure. She begins to clean up, her expression shifting from satisfaction to a quiet, reflective calm. This dark comedy combines elements of suspense and humor, showing that sometimes the most effective revenge is served with a side of culinary finesse.